It's second down and 5. Harrington with the step. Waiting snap. Snap is nice. Harrington with a quick draw. That ball is batted and almost intercepted. We see some really nice pass coverage there by number 2, Eric Green, doing a very good job of breaking up that pass and almost setting up an interception. That would have been real detrimental to HF. Harrington's only thrown 1 interception so far, so we haven't seen that bad of a play from him yet.
Breaking 4 for 5 on the 11. Playing up to his potential. This is what the HF offense should be running like. Very smooth.
And we see number 2 right there just batting the ball away. Almost set up the interception.
See that play?
HF will take a timeout on this one. Him could do a lot for HF. Harrington getting ready, takes a snap, very nice. Frierson cutting across the middle. And we see the throw right there. Nice catch. Right there by number 15, Dave Mell, who's a junior. Mell doing a great job holding onto that ball. He takes a big hit, and HF will have a first and goal from the 3-yard line. The Vikings threatening big time, Eric.
Excellent play by Dave Mell. He comes up from the bench with a huge play. Can't ask for anything more. And he ran across the middle. A lot of guys are kind of like timid to run across the middle, not him though.
He's earning his playing time right now, doing a great job. As we see Harrington back, with 1 back next to him as there are first and goal from the 3-yard line. Harrington a little out pattern to Carlstead and a touchdown. Nice throw by Harrington right there. As you can hear the Homer Flossmoor crowd go wild. You can see that huge celebration in the corner. As you see the flag going by, the cheerleaders firing up the crowd. What a great play by Carlstead, turning around, catching that ball, turning back in. Chad had a nice touchdown run on that one. And we see the replay of that one. Carlstead just turning back around for the ball, picking it up. Touchdown.
It's a great catch by Carlstead, but you also got to know that ball would not have been there if Trey did not put that right where it needed to be.
So HF still got some time for some football left in this half. 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Harrington's going for the point after once again. Trey pretty consistent with his kicking. So right here we have the snap about ready. Bailey holding. Bailey puts the ball down. Almost blocked, but right through the uprights. Harrington, a nice kick, and it is good. And right again, here come the footballs from the cheerleaders. And 4 minutes and 23 seconds. HF on top 14-0 in this second quarter. Very nice job right here by Homewood Flossmoor. And right now, HF with a commanding lead, 14-0. We'll see how they do in the second half. Scored their second touchdown of this first half, up 14-0 against the Thornridge Falcons. A nice short squib type kick from Harrington, not wanting a long return. As HF will have number 7 kind of break up the middle, about the 42-yard line. Nice little return there by Darren McDowell, number 7 of Thornridge, Eric.
Yes, with 4:15 left in the half, Thornridge needs to put together some kind of run. It would be great for them to go into the half with some points.
So right now we see, Stinson getting ready, getting his team together in the huddle. They are figuring out a nice play. They have 4 minutes and 15 seconds, like you mentioned there. Enough time to set up a very nice run.
Oh yes, I mean, with the way their running game is.
Right now we see the Homer Flossmoor bench talking that one over, deciding what they did right, changing a couple things, and here we go. HF looking like they're going to rush on this one, very large. Not a lot of pass coverage deep. We don't see a very big safety in Oliver. As right now we have the handoff, which is smothered. Once again, HF doing a great job protecting that run, a little loss of a yard.
See, Thornridge, the run is not working. HF is anticipating the run. They need to go to the air.
I don't believe we've seen more than one throw from Thornridge all day. I don't even remember if we've seen one throw from Thornridge all day.
Yes, we have. It was the one that was right by the end zone. It was a little short. The guy couldn't run underneath.
That's right.
You don't stop throwing the ball because you couldn't catch it. Gotta go catch it.
Thornridge back in the usual I formation. 2 men out. We've got 2 backs, right? Tailback and the fullback. Handoff up the middle, once again smothered by Homewood Flossmoor. We see the first hit by number 51 there for HF, Dwight Perry. Perry doing a very nice job. We just see this HF defense continually stepping up and stopping that Thornridge run.
The Thornridge run is not working right now. You got to go into something else. They're anticipating that you're going to run. You need to put it in the air, switch it up, pull it out. Right now, we're anticipating running it. That's all you're doing, so that's why you're getting stuffed. You need to switch it up a little.
And so here we have right now getting down with the ball to center for Stinson. Stinson is getting ready. HF once again in that run defense. They're not looking for the throw. Stinson, however, not in the usual eye. They're in a split back formation right now. We might see the throw as Stinson rolls to his right. A little dig throw outside and short as the receiver is taken down a little bit after the play there. Number 45, Tim Conley, getting in a little bit of a late hit but getting away with it. So it'll be 4th and 9 for the Thornridge Falcons. I don't know what kind of, I think we're just going to be seeing the kick here, Eric. So with HF having 2 minutes and 41 seconds, they can still build a drive and even score one more time.
See, if I'm Thornridge right now, I mean, there's 2 minutes and 45 seconds. 41, excuse me. I would try something here. Go for it, you know? But it looks like the punting team is out on the field.
And so we have the punter ready. HF looking like they're going to rush this punt. They don't look like they're going to be giving Carlstead too much of a backup right here. HF looking like they're going for the full rush. They're coming in, almost blocked by Hines. Oh, we see a terrible... Hines went to block the kick and just hit the punter in the legs. And we'll see a roughing the kicker penalty on that one.
Why are they on the kick?
That call by Hines was a little bit bad trying to go for the legs, but I don't know, that'll give Thornridge a first down. The men in black conferring.
And white.
And so I think that we're going to be seeing that ball called back, giving Thornridge a first down, Eric.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get upset at that play because it's showing that the special teams is there. They're right there to block the punt. I don't know if it was a late hit or whatever, roughing the kicker, but he was definitely going for the ball and he just missed it. Hey, I'm not wearing the black and white. It's their call.
Yeah, however, that call could be questionable either way. And we see the referee definitely watching out for the kicker today, as we saw roughing the kicker call against for Harrington earlier as he got hit. So I think today we're seeing these referees in the high school game now really protecting the kicker instead of going for the blockers.
And that's good. You want safety and all, but it's not. Let's see. If it's a legitimate play, I don't think you need to call it. But on that one, it was kind of tough to call.
So right now we will see the Thornridge Falcons march all the way down the field in a call that probably just was pretty trivial, but it's good to see, like you said, the referees protecting the kickers. So we have 2 minutes and 33 seconds right here left in this first half, and we see the Thornridge Falcons threatening right now at about the HF 35-yard line.
Okay, this
at
is
the 30,
time.
actually, I'm sorry.
This is the time where Thornridge needs to capitalize on HF's air. They need to put the ball in the end zone.
And you know what? I just got this word off the sidelines. Remember when Oliver came out complaining of pain? He separated his right shoulder, excuse me. So Oliver with the separated right shoulder, we have this right off the sidelines and right now the ball is up and intercepted there. Oh, but they call him out. A great effort though by Brian Poole trying to intercept that one. Poole thought he had it, not too happy with that one.
Yes, he had him flipped up and around everywhere, and he was able to turn around and catch the ball. Great concentration, but you got to keep your feet in bounds.
So this is the official sideline on the 30 trainer. We have Oliver with a separated shoulder. Probably will not return this game. So HF will have to work without one of its best wide receivers. And just to remind you, Oliver in this last game, last Friday against Lincoln Way, caught 10 passes for 104 yards and scored 2 of the Vikings touchdowns. So that could be a big loss for HF. We'll see how that pans out later. As we have the handoff right up the middle there by Stinson, not going anywhere.
Okay. Since the blow by Oliver, that hurt HF. They can't let Thornridge score right now because one of their main targets to score touchdowns is out.
We see 78 Jack Wayne right there, a big factor in this run defense. Just keeps stuffing them up. Eugene Boyd and Jack doing a very nice job in the middle there.
Now Thornridge, they got good field position. 1:55 left in the game, and they have plenty of time. They're going to score now. Going to half for that
out pattern.
It was the only thing that makes sense.
Well, we see them in the I formation right now. That's their usual running formation. Let's see what we get right here, unless we see the play action. No, we have Stinson keep the ball by himself on the outside, and he is dragged down by the jersey right there by number 66. A nice little job there by Josh Bricker, dragging down Stinson and saving that touchdown. However, that will give Thornridge the first down, Eric, and let's check another little look at that one. Stinson just keeping the ball by himself, rolling out the outside, and Bricker just drags him down.
Fake me out. I thought he handed it off to the running back. Good fake by Stinson right there. And good run.
And so here we have a minute and 22 seconds until the end of this first half. HF has to make a big stand right here, and Thornridge needs to capitalize on their great field position to score. HF, like we know, is winning 14-0. Stinson once again trying the same play, but this time he gets nailed right about the line of scrimmage.
Now, going back to what I said a couple minutes ago, you got a big gain out of that last play. You don't go back to that same play. Just
last time by Boyd and Margaret.
So right now, with a minute and 7 seconds left, we have a timeout charged right there to Thornridge. So it looks like they're definitely trying to get the touchdown this one. Thornridge situation, 2nd and 8 from the 20-yard line. So they're, even if they can't get the ball into the end zone, I don't know how good their place-kicking game is, but they still have the chance of getting 3 on the board. Anything helps right now. You're down 14-0.
exactly. You don't want to go into the half with no points. 3-7.
Or as Coach Tom Bailey's big pep talks at the half. And so I think that the HF Vikings are going to have an earful in the locker room. And they're probably going to be coming out like crazy. So Thornridge better fire up over the half. Their best bet, like I said, score here, go into the halftime locker room with some momentum, come out fighting, because that's the only way they're going to beat this HF team.
But before they have to do that, they have to put it in the end zone. So what you just said is toward...
Thornridge coming back out toward the line of scrimmage, a minute 7 seconds left. We should see the clock start running here any second now. Thornridge is set in the I formation, 2 wide outs. And we see the little pitch back. 23 is nailed right there by Eugene Boyd. Sylvester James take another hit from Boyd. Eugene, like you said, Eric, just stepping it up.
Yes. I didn't really mention his name a whole lot. I didn't really hear his name mentioned a whole lot last week. But today, he's been named right away.
Let's check that one more time as we see Sylvester just get nailed by Eugene right there. The first hit put on by number 32, Philip Earl. And Eugene finished that one off. But Eugene's almost on every play right here. 32 seconds left right here as Thornridge has a 3rd and 12 from the Homewood Flossmoor 22. Thornridge getting ready. Takes it back. Takes the handoff. Stinson comes out left. He pitches it out to 23. Sylvester James, who's out at about the 19. We see some good running there from James, who gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Exactly. Good run. But once again, I think there was a loss there, wasn't it?
I think that one maybe was either a gain of a yard or actually it didn't even move the ball at all. It's still at the 20.
Now it's 4th down 12 with 19 seconds left. You're on the 20, a little bit past the 20.
Coach Bailey surveying the situation.
I'm sorry.
Wanting his troops to stop this one.
You gotta look end zone on this one.
19 seconds left. Stinson, big play for Stinson right here. Takes a snap, goes back, looking for the pass. It is incomplete, but we see a flag up on the sidelines. I wonder what we're going to get on this one.
2 choices here. It could have been pass interference, or it could have been...
I think we might have had a hold in the backfield. I didn't see where the flag came from.
But in that play, it looked like it.
Still spotted at 20. Awaiting the official decision. We see a 1st and 10 flash up on the scoreboard. I wonder what the call is. We believe it could be an illegal motion call right there. As the ball is just a huge pounding. The ball just squirting out. HF, the ball all over the floor. Eventually picked up in the end zone for the touchdown. So as you can see, HF doing a nice job on the special teams, being very tough to beat right now. I think, Eric, that if HF can keep this up, they have a good chance of pulling this game out.
Oh, definitely. I mean, with a commanding 14-0 lead, you should not lose this game.
I think there's no reason for HF to go anywhere but up in this great season they're about to have. But you know what? We have to see Thornridge's side. They are not playing a bad game, doing a very nice job. Just a couple mistakes here and there are costing them.
Yes, they make big plays, but then they're getting called back due to holding penalty, other types of penalties. They just need to not get any penalties.
Yeah, and penalties. We've also seen HF have a couple penalties. You see the score right now. The Vikings up 14-0 as we're getting ready. Time these two teams have met. HF coming out on top 23-6. And you know what? I think that the Vikings are hoping to repeat that one. But actually, in their streak so far, Thorn Ridge is carrying off 4 straight losses. 3 from last year, 1 this year. And the way they're playing right now, it looks like they could have another one added to there. HF only having 1 loss. That was this season. Hard loss to Lincoln Way. The Vikings commanded that game almost all the way. Lost it near the end. We could see that happen again, Eric, if the Thornridge Falcons put up a big charge here in the second half.
Yes, the coach for Thornridge had to pump these guys up at halftime. Not scoring any points in 2 quarters is kind of tough. You must show that they can score, and they need to come out fired up, put some points on the board, and get back in this ball game.
Well, here we go. We will take a little look at some of the statistical leaders from around the leagues. Harrington is way on top of the passing, 28 of 54, 402 yards. The next closest quarterback at all in the entire south suburbs is Thorsten of Sandburg, 194 yards. So we see Harrington huge on top of the numbers boards. HF doing a very nice job, especially in the receiving, as right now we are getting ready for the start of this second half right here. We have HF will be receiving this one, 28-17 deep. That is 28 is, of course, Chad Carlstead, 17, Brett Bailey. Getting ready for the kick right here by Thorn Ridge. 12 minutes to go right here as soon as the kick gets underway. Vikings up 14-0 at the start of this third quarter. So here we go as we get ready for Thorn Ridge, getting ready to go. I think we might be looking for a big return here by Carlstead or Bailey. We haven't seen any big catches from them so far this game, at least I'm talking on the receiving end of the ball.
Yeah, it's been mostly they either let it go or they fair catch it. Field it, and let's see what happens. Make a little run out of it.
Let's see what kind of help we get from the front of the HF lines. Kicking team out. Arm is up. The arm is down from Thornridge. The kick is up. Little squib on the ground. Fielded by Bailey at the 10-yard line. Bailey starts it back on up. Got some room. To the left side. He's running up and gets hit at about the 42-yard line. Nice 32-yard return by Bailey. Very big on that one.
That was a nice run put together by him. He followed with the block. Took him all the way for a nice 30-yard gain. Nice job.
And here we go with a little look back at that one. Bailey letting the ball roll. Picks it up at the 10. Comes up good blocking right there. Nice block you see by Ray Hines, number 5. As Bailey cuts out. Gets pushed a little bit by 77, his own man right there. And so here we go. Ready back. Harrington in the usual shotgun we've seen all night for Homewood Flossmoor. Takes the snap. Plenty of time. Runs out to the left. Long throw to 15. Wide open out there. Dave Mel to the 2-yard line. Mel with a huge catch out there. Mel doing a great job holding on to that one and taking the hit. HF very happy about that one. Mel doing a great job.
Yeah, nice play by him. He didn't see much action. I guess he's filling in for the injured Oliver, and what a way to start with a nice gain right there.
And you see the HF flag flying as Harrington back in the shotgun. First and goal on the 3-yard line for Homewood Flossmoor. Harrington takes the snap low. Little throw over the middle as Harrington gets clobbered. Incomplete.
Harrington pass to Myers, but incomplete.
So HF really needs to capitalize on this great reception by Mel and do something with this possession right here, Eric.
Yes. Also, Thornridge.
Let's take a look at that.
Second and goal on the 3.
Harrington with a beautiful spiral right into Mel's hands, and Dave just turns and goes for the end zone. And we have Harrington back in his usual shotgun, like I said. Stamps his foot to the center, takes a snap back. Harrington rolls to his right. Keeps on going. He's got open space. Harrington in for the touchdown.
Harrington on the keeper. Touchdown. Hunter.
Going crazy as Homer Flossmoor now in head, 20-0.
That was a great quarterback keeper right there, not afraid to take the hit. He tucked the ball, put his head down, and ran it through.
I'm sure Coach Tom Bailey is very happy with this one, as Harrington doing a very nice job cutting and weaving right between everybody. As he sets up his deep extra point. Look at Harrington just spinning out all alone, untouched, right into the end zone. And so we are ready for the point after touchdown. Bailey holding for Harrington as usual. The snap low, Bailey up. And a nice Harrington second third. Snap a little bit long, picking it up, Eric.
Yes. That's almost automatic right there. The way Trey's been kicking the ball lately. And even last year. That was almost an automatic play right there. And it just shows right there.
Harrington, a great job as the footballs come back out flying into the stands by the cheerleaders. And so, HF will get reset to kick the ball off again. Spending only, look at that, only 34 seconds off the clock. Almost unbelievable, HF scoring in 34 seconds.
That's almost exactly the same type of play they scored early in the first quarter with that huge kick. Now, starting in the third quarter, we need a big pass.
HF doing a nice job as we set the ball up there. Number 7, Harrington getting ready. HF doing a great job so far. But don't count out Thornridge. They're a team that can easily make a comeback. They've got the explosiveness of Stinson at their QB position. So let's look for the big return. We have number 14 back, Sean Lowry. And number 15, Calvin Williams. Back for Thornridge as the kick is up. Harrington a huge boot again. That will be back fielded at the 7-yard line. And number 5 will be hit. Huge hit. You see the mouth guard popping.
Anthony Britton on the return.
Number 65 made the initial hit. That was Mike Schreiber. And then Ray Hines, the huge hit, knocking out the mouth guard. That Thornridge player, number 5, Anthony Britton, was a little bit vividly shaken up on that one.
That was great. I believe that was a great tackle by Don Woodard, and everybody sort of rolled on.
Very nice hit. So we are ready for the huddle. We'll see what Stinson can do with this one. Jason Stinson is a senior quarterback, standing at 5'10", 150 pounds. Not a big guy, but he's been doing a little bit of damage to Coach Flossmoor tonight, but yet to score as he sets his offense up in the I formation once again. 2 wide receivers, left and right, calling the plays. Stinson takes the snap, comes back, keeps the ball over the middle, and that ball is shorted. Good coverage by number 8. That would be Don Woodard, and number 3, Brian Poole, combining on the coverage for that one. So HF doing a good job of stopping both the run and the pass so far, Eric.
Yes, the defense is looking real tough today. Thornridge, on the other hand, is sort of going on like a downward slant right now. They need to start bringing it up a little. The intensity is gone. They need to bring it back. They can't lose it here and have them punt, giving HF a great field position.
11 minutes and 15 seconds left in this third quarter. It is 2nd and 10. Thornridge with the ball on their own 14. Stinson down, calling the signals. Comes back, little handoff to draw up the middle, and his runner is quickly tackled. That's number 8 right there, Jason Griffin. A nice little run, gain of about 2. So it looks like Thornridge is trying to stick to the ground, and they're not getting anywhere, Eric.
Once again, I'm trying to tell them they need to go in the air every once in a while. HF is reading the run. So, even though they have not made a couple completions lately, they need to throw it in the air.
HF definitely needs some big plays right here to stop this run. So right here we have Stinson stepping up by the ball, getting ready. Stinson taking the snap. Little handoff up the middle. He keeps it himself. Oh, he faked the handoff, kept it himself, and down very quickly.
Once again, they have to go to the air, but yet 4th and 7, they're punting. All right, down on on HF side of the field. They need to punt this ball out of here. He needs to get a good leg on this. Otherwise, gives HF a great field position. And with Carlstead back at the 45, he's backing up. Now he's at midfield.
Carlstead right about midfield, ready to take this kick. And we have the usual punter, number 14, Sean Lowry back. Lowry takes a snap. The kick is up. Just about where Carlstead is. Carlstead has to backpedal. The ball bounces off his shoulder pad, and he'll have to run that one back as he will be out at about the 40-yard line. So Carlstead having a bit of trouble handling the punts today, Eric.
Well, that punt is tough to judge. It came off his foot all funky, spinning all over the place. Carlstead, luckily, it didn't take a bad bounce and end up in Thornridge's hand. He didn't recover, but he didn't make a whole lot of gain. He actually lost
Let's
yardage.
take a look at that. It just comes up. Carlstead looks like he's got it, and it just comes right off of his shoulder pad. He's got a back pedal with it, and he comes out right at about the 39, it looks like.
He almost had to make an over-the-shoulder type of catch on that one.
So the Vikes have a 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Harrington back in the shotgun. Has plenty of time. The throw is up and short. That'll be intercepted right there by number 2, Eric Green.
See, this is what Trey has to learn. Sometimes there aren't receivers open. He's got to either keep it or get rid of it.
And as you can see on the sidelines, we see a little shot of Chris Oliver right there, who has the ice pack on the shoulder. He's apparently in no danger, didn't have to go to the hospital, but he will not return for this game, we are pretty sure. It looks like Oliver is out at least this game, hopefully not the next for HF. That could be a big problem for Coach Tom Bailey's offense.
Exactly.
As the Vikes face a 1st and 10 right here, or excuse me, the Thornridge following that interception have a 1st and 10. Hand off to number 8 up the middle, and Griffin is tackled back down very quickly by the HF defense. So Eric, if I'm counting correctly, that is the 2nd interception thrown by Harrington today. Not as bad as the 5 he had earlier, but he's still got to keep those under control.
Yes, that ball should not have been thrown. I mean, from up here, he's throwing into triple coverage, quadruple coverage. And you got one guy there, either get rid of it, throw it out of bounds, or take it and run with it. You don't throw out the ducks or something like that.
Exactly. You can't just throw it up there and hope somebody catches it. That's where you get those interceptions. Once again, Harrington not as experienced as Coach Tom Bailey would like, not taking as many snaps, and a pretty much run-related offense run by Ladowitz last year. As we see Griffin take the ball up the middle one more time, he'll have about a 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. And so we will have the clock keep on running. 8 minutes and 24 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. The score is 21-0 as the Homewood Flossmoor Vikings are dominating this game as of yet. The Thornridge Falcons are making a bit of a charge right now. I just get a quick look at the scoreboard here at the Homewood Flossmoor Stadium. Ball's on the 47-yard line, a 3rd and 4 for the Falcons. You think they're going to keep it on the ground again, Eric?
3rd and 4. Now this is the time when you run. It's close yardage. I'd be surprised to see him pass.
Stinston under the ball, the I formation, the usual run. He fakes it, takes the play action, throws it across the middle, and we see the catch made by number 1 right there, David Morris. He's soon buried by Hines, but that will be the 1st down throw. So I think that the Thornridge coach read your mind, knew exactly what HF was thinking.